some good news to share tonight. Things are looking brighter moving forward with declining case numbers nationally.
And the latest projections in Oregon are showing some promise as well. Fox 12's Audrey Wheel joins us now live to break it all down for us. Audrey?
Right. Well, right now we're at the Augustana Lutheran Church, where earlier tonight neighbors came to ring the bell 500 times in honor of those more than 500,000 lives lost in the U.S. One of them, a Portland man who passed away last April. Tonight we spoke to his daughter, who said there are two things that she and many of these other people who've lost loved ones in this past year have in common. One is that they weren't able to be with that person when they passed. The second, that they weren't able to have a funeral or grieve in the usual way. A sweet sound tonight, representing a somber reality. At Augustana Lutheran Church in Northeast Portland, the bell tolls 500 times for the more than 500,000 COVID-19 deaths in the United States.
Tolling a bell is very symbolic for the whole community, to know that we grieve these losses together. No one is left out.
Governor Kate Brown ordering flags at half-staff in honor of those who've died, 2,155 of them Oregonians.
It's too many lives lost.
Alicia Parker lost her 73-year-old father, Richard Parker, to COVID-19 last April.
I saw him the last time a month before his death. I introduced him to his first granddaughter, his first grandchild, my little girl, Emma. And at that time he had dementia. He wasn't able to say much, but he was able to say, "I love you," which was like so special.
She says nearly a year after her father's death, she still hasn't been able to have a funeral for him, and that in this time of isolation, death has been an isolating experience too.
I'm trying to keep his memory alive and keep thinking about him, keep sharing stories, and that's the way that I'm processing my grief.
But in the sadness, some progress and some hope. These are Oregon's daily case counts since the beginning of the pandemic, in the past couple months on a downward trend. The Oregon Health Authority shared two modeling projections Friday, saying that if the state holds at an expected reproductive rate of 0.88, then between February 24th and March 9th, Oregon can expect a further decline in daily cases to an estimated 320 and a decrease in daily hospitalizations to 10. But state epidemiologist Dr. Dean Seidlinger warned if a more contagious variant becomes dominant or we become less vigilant with reduced county risk levels and the transmission rate climbs above 1, daily cases could increase to 510 with 17 daily hospitalizations. And Parker said she can't help but think if her father were here now, he would be getting vaccinated. She said it does now feel like there is some end in sight with this pandemic. We just don't know when exactly that will be. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.